you finally ready to start getting in shape and looking for a professional, reliable and affordable place for your workouts? If so, you've come to the right place. We are proud to be your home gym guide to good health and exercise, and providing high-quality training videos is our #1 priority. We take pride in providing great health and exercise information that will help you to make better choices regarding your health and exercise daily routine. Create a clear, organized space in your home or office, in which you can exercise. Once you have decided on an exercise module to excavate, commit to doing that module every day, no matter what. Don't forget you can do these exercise modules anywhere you can find the time and space. Don't allow yourself to make excuses for not getting your daily workout complete. Remember, the key is to be consistent. The health and exercise module has designed a workout routine that will help you achieve your fitness goals, so review the modules now so you can start getting into shape today. You'll be so happy that you did. You can start working out right now. The goal is to be clear on your overall health goals and where you desire for your body to be. Get a clear vision of how you desire to look, feel and act. Next, commit to doing on the exercise videos every day, no matter what. The key is to be consistent until you can get into a good routine. This is how you will reach your mind, body, spirit goals in record time. Moreover, you will enjoy the process because you will learn so much about yourself and how powerful you are to create anything, when you put your mind to it. So let's go. Review the different exercise module, then start small and be consistent and review yourself in 1 week. You will be amazed how much you have progressed. Take the leap. From the Center for Mind and Esteem Development, Marvin Mack, your life coach.
Lose the weight and keep it off. A short story about getting to the root of the problem. A few years ago I was overweight, unhealthy and angry. Even though I was successful professionally, I still felt like a failure because of the weight. I never saw myself gaining weight, nor did I see myself starting to feel uncomfortable or unhappy with myself. I was 40 pounds overweight before I noticed the excess and my limitations because of the excess. Since I wanted to attract a romantic partner, and be socially accepted, I began a rigid diet and exercise routine. I curbed my intake of certain foods, and went to the gym 7 days a week. In 3 months, I lost 40 pounds. My plan worked. People became attracted to me and I even attracted a romantic partner into my life. I was happy and I felt good. So good, I stopped going to the gym and started eating and drinking like everyone else. Within 9 months, I gained 20 pounds and my new clothes did not fit like they used to. Shortly thereafter, my romantic relationship was over, and friends stopped returning my calls. Within 1 year, I was right back to square one. Overweight, lonely, frustrated and unhappy. 6 months later, I decided to jumpstart my life and try again. Monday morning was my start date and I was pumped and excited. I had my breakfast, which consisted of 2 pieces of toast and a cup of hot tea. For lunch I had a garden salad with low-fat dressing. By 1:30 p.m., my day was becoming stressful. Normally, I would push those stressful moments down by going to the vending machine for a candy bar and some vanilla cookies, but I was on a diet. By 3:30 p.m., I became more and more frustrated. I thought I was going to die. At 4:30 p.m., I found myself standing at the vending machine eating a candy bar and some cookies. When I became conscious that I abandoned my diet, I became completely disgusted with myself. Forget it, I thought to myself. I didn't even make it to the gym. I was thoroughly disgusted with myself. It was another 6 months and 10 pounds before I would try dieting again. This time I took a completely different approach. I started asking myself some hard questions like, why am I really overeating and destroying my body? Who am I changing for, myself or other people? What do I really want? What am I really afraid of? Why was I so angry? Do I really love, respect and appreciate myself? After spending some quality time answering these questions for myself, I began to analyze and address the root of my problems. I realized I was overeating to relieve stress and to comfort myself. I was changing for other people, not myself. I really wanted love and acceptance. I feared change, rejection and disappointment. I realized that my anger was stemming from my unforgiveness and resentment toward people from the past. I did not love, respect and appreciate myself as much as I thought. As I began to address these issues one by one, I developed a stronger relationship with myself. I started preparing myself mentally, physically and spiritually to change my life. Within 8 months, I succeeded in losing the weight and keeping it off. I realized that I could not change myself for other people, because the harder I worked to befriend them, the harder I had to work to keep them. The more of myself I gave, the more they demanded. In this cycle, there was no more me, because I had lost myself. That was no way to live. Eventually, I came to the realization that if I was going to change, I had to change for myself. This idea naturally gave me a consistent motivation to be better. Slowly, I developed a stronger relationship with myself. It was this relationship that allowed me to feel comfortable and confident in myself. I naturally started handling negative people and situations in a more powerful way. As I became more comfortable within myself, I naturally began to attract people who were comfortable with themselves and we became friends. So, ultimately when I changed from the inside out, I attracted into my life exactly what I wanted. The more I loved, respected and appreciated myself, the easier it became to change self-destructive habits. The greatest lesson I learned about making the change starts within and I must be the number one reason I want to change.
Hello and welcome to the Center for Mind and Esteem Development. With Marvin Mack, your life coach. Today we will be discussing some misperception about change. This will help us to not set ourselves up for disappointment. Sometimes we think that making a major change will change the external world. And in most cases it may. However, when we make a major change, it is important that change be motivated by your inner higher self. Let me say that again, when we make a major change, it is important that change be motivated by your inner higher self. At this level of empowerment, when you make the major change, and you are happy and excited about the transformation, you will maintain that change. If the external world, people is excited and happy, great. Wonderful when people are happy for you. However, if the external world, people is not excited and happy, then that is okay and no problem. No problem at all because we are required by law to still be happy and excited about our major change. The by law comes in when we realize that our personal healing and transformation, change, was not motivated or dependent on external world or people. Our change was motivated by our internal higher self. We can only hope the external world is happy and healed and transformed in some way. But if it is not, we are committed to not only maintaining the change and transformation, but we are inspired to make even bigger changes in our lives. Not just for ourselves, but for the higher good of humanity, all people. So let's look at some misperceptions of change. See if you can identify with some of these misperceptions. Let's go. 5 misperceptions about change. 1. Change the outside and the inside will resolve itself. I will feel better about myself when most people focus their attention on changing the outside, buy a new outfit, bigger house, landing a better job, more expensive material things, or get plastic surgery. Now I feel better, they think. However, after the novelty wears off, they start to notice that same old incomplete feeling creeping back. Shortly thereafter, they are on the search for something else to jumpstart their lives. If you desire to feel better about yourself, you must start from the inside and the outside will take care of itself. 2. Change occurs overnight. I want success right now. Please remember, change is a process that in most cases takes time. So, prepare yourself to master patience. Don't beat yourself up if you do not succeed in your first, second or third attempt at changing. Relax and make a conscious decision that regardless of how many times you fail, you will never give up until you succeed at changing your life. 3. Once you succeed at making the change, you have arrived. When you start to think that you have arrived, you have cut yourself off from growing. You are no longer open and receptive to the next level of success. In some cases, you have not devised a solid plan to sustain the change, which may cause relapse. Remember, there is always another level of success, love, joy, peace and prosperity you can aspire to achieve. You must relax in the process of life. because life is constantly changing and moving forward. Flow with it. 4. You need other people to change in order for you to change. I remember being in a romantic relationship with this very nice woman. However, it seemed like all we did was argue and fight. One day I told her that I wanted our relationship to be more loving and peaceful. She agreed. It lasted 2 days before we were arguing again. I realized that I was unconsciously waiting for her to change first. Only after I made the conscious decision to stop arguing and fighting did the relationship become more loving and peaceful. When she finally realized that I was not going to participate, she stopped arguing. Remember, if you want change in your relationships, you must change first and they will eventually follow. If they do not, at least you will have peace. Their absence will make room for people that are on your level. 5. You need a healthy, supportive environment in order to change. Without question, your environment plays an important role in your ability to change your life. However, if you don't have the luxury of a healthy, supportive environment, does this give you a reason not to change in order to succeed? No. Remember, your environment starts within your mind, body and spirit. When you start to develop your internal environment, via self-empowerment, A, you will find your external environment becoming healthier and more supportive, or, B, you will advance to a level where you are able to move to a healthier, more supportive environment. Did you get the concept and idea? What do you think? Notes, comments. Remember, this note. A bonus misperception about change. Change is hard. Changing the self, breaking bad, unhealthy habits is hard. It is hard. Let this be a misperception about change that we are going to work in present time. Meaning, commit to stop saying those words. Change is hard. Change is hard. Stop. Let's change the narrative and work on replacing that inner conversation with something like, change is great.
As your coach, I strongly suggest that you take these questions seriously. As you go through life, you will find, sometimes, the outside world, asking you these very questions. Based on what you know about yourself, will be your answer, based on your reaction and respond to life and life challenges. When you know who you are, really know who you are, you react and respond to life in a powerful, grateful manner. It is only when we don't know who we are that we react to life in a negative manner, regardless of the situation or person. Study and practice, and let me know what you think. Let's go. A template for discovering the power within yourself. 4 important questions you must ask and answer for yourself. If you need some help getting started, please use the following template for discovering the power within yourself. Again, you must come to your own revelations as to the meaning of these words, in order for them to be effective in your life. 1. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You are the presence and the power of love. Therefore, you are powerful beyond measure. Love is more powerful than anything or anyone that attempts to destroy it. This includes illness, negative people or situations, etc. As you come to this realization, you will be a more powerful person. This realization will allow you to overcome your life challenges, whatever they might be, and achieve authentic success. 2. What is my purpose in the world? What is my purpose in the world? What is my purpose in the world? Your main purpose is to discover how profoundly powerful you are to create love, joy, peace and great riches in this world. Your purpose is to be great and to share that greatness with the world. This attitude will show in the quality work that you do and the service you provide, be it at home, work or school. Whatever you do, you will do it with excellence. 3. What do I desire in order to be happy and successful? What do I desire in order to be happy and successful? What do I desire in order to be happy and successful? Your ultimate desire is to be a powerful person and to consistently experience love, joy, peace and prosperity. As these desires become your focus, you will begin to attract the external elements that you need to be happy and successful. This is how you will achieve authentic success. 4. How should I overcome my life challenges in order to accomplish my goals? How should I overcome my life challenges in order to accomplish my goals? How should I overcome my life challenges in order to accomplish my goals? You are supposed to react and respond powerfully to negative situations and people. If your intention is to succeed, it will never matter the situation or person, you will deal with it powerfully. As you live your life, I encourage you to observe yourself, powerfully answering these very important questions. You will show your answers, with your actions and the quality life you are committed to living. You are the greatest, you look great, you feel great, you are great. Now, go do great things in this world. I mean it, enjoy.